Okay guys, this is going to be a quick video on Fishing Planet and gear you can use. Now as you can see, I have caught a couple of trophies from the spot where I am. It is 12:40 in the morning. Let's just get rid of that cutthroat. I'll show you my setup. Just you guys can do this exactly the same. It's a very cheap setup. Okay, so I have a value spin 7'6", very cheap rod, about 2,000, something like that, 1700 credits. So it's not an expensive rod, just 1/4 ounce to 5-7 ounce, 3 to 7.5 pound line. I have a Wingcast 2500, which is a very inexpensive reel, which everyone at level 14 should have, because that's when you unlock this lake. It has a 6'4" drag. I have Mono 009, which should be, it's £6 line. I've not got it on here because it's on my reel. If I took it off my reel, it'd be, it's a £6 drag. I did bring £6 braid, which you can use as well, which you will unlock, but I thought, well, why not try the cheapest line at £6, which is the Mono. So I thought I'd try that. A silver medium spoon, narrow spoon, 1/4 ounce, which everyone should get, and I recommend everyone to get this Amalite 1/4 ounce. Definitely get that, because that is a absolute beast on this lake, really does. And when you get to level 15, get the 1/4 ounce red medium spoon, because they seem to love this thing on here. It is a absolute trout killer. It's the red tiger one. Get the red one. I've got it on my Featherlight 7-foot, which is slightly more expensive, but I would say this is a better setup. So this, when you're just starting, if you get to level 14, definitely get the value spin 7'6". Definitely with your Wingcast, it's definitely strong enough to take in. I've had a £4 brown trout earlier on, and I'm not even at the peak time yet. So, and just with £6 mono, so you've got, you know, definitely enough to bring fish in, and I'll show you that. And I've got this setup, which is the Featherlight 7-foot, 3 to 9 pound line. The Prima 2000 with 8.8 pound drag with 8 pound line. And obviously the line is always going to be the weakest part of your setup. So 6 pound line, 6'4" drag, and 7.5 pound for the rod. So in my fish keeper at the moment, I started early morning. First things I started catching was a couple of bass on the purple spinner, on the purple spoon, bass and rainbow trout. The bass on the silver narrow spoon, and then on the purple, you can see the purple ones and cutthroats. I'll show you what I've got, the trophies. Right, so on the silver at midday, I have had 2 trophy cutthroats, both 2.5 pound around each. Okay, now brown trout, I had a 3.9 pound brown trout on the silver narrow spoon at midday. And you can see you can get trophies on this rod. And I've had a 4 pound brown trout with the purple narrow spoon, the Amalite one. You definitely want to get that. It's a really good spoon. And the red one when you get to level 15. But at level 14, definitely have them 2 spoons, the silver narrow and the Amalite narrow, and you will catch all day long and make a hell of a lot of money. I've been here now since 5 AM and we're getting into peak time now, and I'm already up to 5,900. It costs 6,000 for a day plus 2,000 for an advanced license, so you can get the trophies. Otherwise you will not be able to keep these fish, and you will not be able to keep that money or experience. So definitely get your license. So I've been fishing for about an hour and a half in real time, just trying this rod out, making sure it's going to be coping with what you can catch. So I'm up to 6 grand. I need 2 grand to make my day worth it, and then anything else is profit. So if you come for more than one day, you are well into profit, because it's £1,000 a day. You're easily going to make £1,000. The other thing to make sure is you have a sizable keep net at this point in the game. I have a £154 keep net with £22 fish it'll carry. You don't, I mean, anything up to around £100 you should be good, but you'll have to do more days to make more profit. Okay, so let's go and do a little bit of fishing. Now I'll stay where I am, where I've been fishing, which is a bridge of logs. Now when you spawn here, you will be on this log. Now by all means you can fish from here. You can even, let's see if we can do this, you can even fish at the backside here. Now I have a little technique I use for my stop and go, which not everyone uses because they just reel in and thingy, but I have a little technique I use that I'd like to show you. So I click and drag, let go, click and drag, let go, and that is my stop and go, just like that, on a 3-speed. Let's see if we can catch out. Now I did get one earlier down here. I've got a little cutthroat down here, so we will see if we can do this. Change it back down to 2 because it's only shallow, but we'll see, you never know. Because I wanted to make this because I've seen a lot of people breaking lines on this lake. They seem to come with totally the wrong gear, or putting line on a reel that couldn't handle it. Always try and keep your line, rod and reel at a even balanced pound ratage or kilogram rated, so that when we do get a fish on, you will see how it reacts. Now when you spawn here, you'll start here. I don't like to fish from there. I like to go around to this first peg, and you'll see these mussels here. So point your rod at the mussels. When it sits there just like that, you're in a good spot. Cast out, and what we'll do, we'll just try a simple lift and drop, what everyone can do. So stick your reel on level 3 if you're using the wind cast, and just reel and lift, reel and lift, and just keep that up until you get a bite, and hopefully it shouldn't be too long. So let's see how we do. We'll just keep reeling and lifting. There we go, we're in already, very easy. And as you can see, the stress bars on the right hand side, we've got a nice little fish, and you'll be able to pull in 4-pounders easy with this setup. Easy, even 5-6 pounders, no messing. Probably even get one of the 8-pound fish. What's this? Is it an Oregon? No, it's a nice cutthroat. $99 or pounds or credits, however you want to say it, plus 30 experience. And you will level up your experience quite quickly with this. I've not played this level that long, and I've gone up from level 30 to 33 now in a couple of days of playing. So it is quite a good lake, and you will make a ton of cash. Just a simple lift and drop, rail and then lift, rail and then lift. And we'll just keep this up for a second, see what we get. There's people scoring all over the lake. There we go again, and we're in again. This setup is, oh, yeah. Make sure you keep your line tension. Sometimes the best way to do it is just keep reeling and flick the rod when it starts clicking. But if it's a big one, you'll know about it. This seems a good sized fish. Like I say, this is only £6 mono. My other rod is an £8 setup. But for this lake, this is adequate, more than adequate. So you don't need a lot of money to come here, just to make sure you have enough money to pay for a couple of days plus your license, and make sure you get the advanced license, because you will get, as you see, nice trophy cutthroat. And that's 82 experience, 190 credits, and keep catching these near enough every cast, and you will soon make your money. Okay, so my other rod, the feather light, we'll switch to that. On this I have the red spoon, which I love. I love this red spoon. So we will cast that out. This one should cast a little further. The other one casts around 150 maximum. This will do 190, I do know. So we'll do the same again. We'll just do lift and drop. And this is £8 fluoro on this, not mono, which is better for the trout really, because it's supposed to become invisible when it hits the water. Oh, missed one there then. Had a little nibble, but we'll keep on it and see what we get on this red one. Oh, they're twitching at it already. I have had an £8 brown trout on this setup from just round the corner. So we'll see. Now this is my favourite setup, and with the other one I've been catching consistently, and you watch now, we'll get nothing on this. There we go, and we're in. Now with this setup you can bully them a little bit more, but as you can see by the stress bars, because of the reel and the rod and the line, you can really keep this within its limits so you don't snap a line. And there's another cutthroat. Okay, so we'll go around the corner. So another place I like, we'll go this way. We'll walk around here, and I'll switch back to the cheaper setup just to keep it for those guys who don't want to spend a lot of money on their rods and think they need to when you don't. So we'll go back to our value spin, and we'll cast just where these rocks are here, anywhere there, just at the side of these lily pads and in between that rock. And here you will get cutthroat, rainbow and brown trout. The other place we was just at, you will get the Oregon trout, the Oregon red band, and I have had trophies out of there at peak times. So we'll do again, lift and drop, lift and drop, and see if we can get one here on this silver spoon, narrow spoon, which you unlock quite early in the game, so you should have this spoon already. And it has been doing quite well. Let's see if we can get one out of there. I do like to roam around this lake a little bit. You can catch everywhere on this lake. There we go, we're in. Now, the other thing with being in this area, this could be a bass, because the bass like to be around here as well. Oh, that's a good fish. Just flick it, flick it. Oh, this is good fish. If it ever doesn't stop clicking on you, just stop reeling, and your reel will lock and hold the fish. Just hold him there, and then just reel him. Don't try and not let your line go too slack, otherwise you will lose it. And let's see what we got. Another trophy cutthroat, another 220 in the bank, another 95 experience gained. Okay, so in our fish keep at the moment, oh no, keep that one. Let's go to our info. So in our fish keep now we have 6,600. I'm getting close to that 8,000 day trip, and I still have plenty of room to fill up. With this keep net I get around 12,000 a day, so you can soon really get some good fish. Okay, let's continue. Right, the other place I like to cast out to is just this area here. I don't know if this one's really long enough at 140 to 150 feet, but we'll see. So just let it sink. Always let it sink on this level. Never ever try and just bring it in from the top or mid. It doesn't work. Let it sink, let it sit, then start your action, and then see what we can see. Now I've had more rainbow trout from this side, so let's see how we do. And it's just a really simple action. Just left button, right button, left button, right button. There we go, we're in. And it works really flawlessly. And as you can see, yeah, it's not big, and I think it could be a bass this actually. Yep, this is a bass. Young smallmouth bass. There are trophies in here, and they do like to be around these weeded areas. So this area you're going to catch a variety of the fish species in here. Now I haven't caught the rock bass yet, but I believe they are extremely difficult to find. They do like the perch like nano spinner. I think it's a 1/8. But it's one of them fish that if you really want to get every fish in the lake, it's the one you're going to go after. I've had everything but that up to now. Just keep lift and drop until you get a bang. Doesn't have to be nothing special with this lake. Oh, just missed a dribble there. Little nibbly dribbler. Just keep going. I think once you get to around 80, you're more likely to get the bass. But we'll see. Surprised he got that bass actually. Okay, you know I'm getting out on here, but keep doing this till you get close, because I have had them at 20 feet before now. There you go, there's one. Just as I was saying it. Nice bass. Nice one. 2.2 pound, 165 in the bank, 43 experience. Yeah, lovely fish. Okay, right, I'll show you another spot I've been to, which is just basically where I'm pointing there, and you cast over to this side. So if you go to your map, you can spawn here at Waterfall Cascade, or you can spawn at Nature's Charming Hardcore, which I don't like for this rod. It doesn't seem to be able to get the distance, so we're going to spawn at the waterfall, which is just here. It's quite nice. And then we'll take the path and walk to the first peg we come to. Keep walking, and you'll get just here, just past this bush. There's a tree in front of you. You'll look to your right, and there's the peg. So we can just stand here, and you can see just there, there's a couple of logs and a rock in the water. That rock was the one I was looking at before. So if I cast just there, let's see, what was that like? Not bad, 144. This rod will do. This rod setup will do about 150, and which is good enough for most places. I wouldn't recommend float fishing on here. I've had no luck whatsoever. Plus, you want to keep your money. You don't want to be spending it on bait. You got to try and keep as much of your money as possible until later in the game, when you're going to need to buy the expensive large cut baits and all the shiners. And there we are, we're in. And it looks a good fish. It's pulling well, but this rod setup is absolutely ideal for this lake. I've had nothing that I've struggled with so far. So for all you people that think you're going to need all the biggest tackle and all the other stuff, you don't. There you go, a nice trophy cutthroat, which is 168 in the bank, another 73 experience. So as you can see, this rod and reel setup is absolutely ideal for it. Okay, the other place, you can cast just over here. The lily pads are just there. So if you just cast straight there, like that. Let's see what we got with that one. Just at the side on the pads, 148. Just let it drop. Always let it drop to the bottom first. Okay, let it rest a second, then start your action. And I'm doing nothing special, just reeling and then lifting. Reeling, and then there we go. And we're in. Like I say, this is now getting to peak time, so we'll start getting some more of the troll. Oh, it got off. It got off. Oh. Never mind. Right, we'll try again. We'll reel this in. And we'll try that again, see if we can get him. He seemed a good one. Yeah. So we're getting now. I mean, I've not even. I'm just getting to peak time now. So I've fished from 5, and I've been catching all the time. So I will finish by the time I get to 5 PM. Because I'll have a full keep net by then. Let's get out there again, see if we can get this guy. Right. There's 149. So we'll do the same again, because he was bloody good. You will lose the odd fish. I'll get a snag. It will get out of snags quite easily, this setup as well. Oh, and we're in. Oh, yes. Straight off the snag. Didn't even do it. Yes, he's the same one again. He's a crafty one, this. Just see if when you reeling and it starts clicking like that, once you get up to your tension, if you want, you can just right click the mouse button, just flick it, and it'll flick him, and it usually brings him in a little quicker and it'll get off. There you go. Here he comes. Nice cutthroat. Another 125, 38 experience, and it's only £1. So if you can get like 125 with that keep net, you can get quite a good substantial amount of cash. You know, I don't think he was the one that got off the line though, so we're going to keep trying for that, I think. And we haven't even checked out the other pegs yet, but we will do. We will. Not too long a time. Let it rest. Reel, lift. Oh, and there you go. Look, this is what I'm saying about this silver narrow spoon. At this time of day, it is now becoming too easy to catch these fish from this peg. It is a good spot. Yeah. And this rod can handle it. This rod can handle everything in it. Some of the bigger fish, if you're getting like the 6-7 pounders, then yeah, you will. There's another nearly £2, 142. And as you can see, I'm catching 3 on the trot. I usually catch more than most people. That's why I wanted to make this video, to show you guys you can do it too. Okay, let it drop. Okay, if you don't like this, if you've not figured out how to get rid of this yet, and you're just starting out, you click that, click minimize, and then it will disappear down there. Alright, lift, drop, reel, yeah, just like that. Do a simple lift and drop, get off the snag. There you go. Now we got one last time when we did that. We didn't this time. I'm not expecting a fish every cast on this setup, as you shouldn't with any. You know, it's not a guarantee. So we'll see how we do. Yeah, 70. Oh, there we go. We're in. So up to now it has been near. Yeah, it has been every cast near enough, I think. And this is what I mean. This lake will make you your money if you can stay here for a few levels and just farm those fish. You don't need to buy bait. Just make sure your line's in good order, because there's another cutthroat, another 155. Yeah, because make sure your line, your reel and your rod, they will go down quite evenly. So when they get to like 50 to 40%, it's time to start repairing them. Go to your home screen and repair them, and then reload your line, put new line on, and you're good to go again. And then just come back here, farm those fish, make your money. You will soon make 40, 50, 60,000 over, if you did it, played the game a few hours at a time, just doing a couple of days, do an hour each day. You will soon make your money. Lift and drop. Simple reel lift. Reel and lift. Reel and lift. That's all I've been doing. There we are, we're in again. There we are. Make sure. Sometimes you might have to just give it a yank just to see it again. Just yank it like that. Just move your mouse to the right and yank. Just clicking the right mouse button just to, I mean my left mouse button now is stuck down, and all I do is click the right mouse button if it starts clicking at me, just to give the fish a little jolt. Okay, right, well I think we'll go one of the other spots. I'll show you the one down here. I don't like this one for this rod because you can't really cast very far with it, so it's not that much use, which is just here. So if you get round here, you know, just on this path, you've got these two rocks, cast out. Let's see if we get out. And it's good for brown trout here. There's been a lot of trophies, big trophy brown trout out here, so we'll see, you never know. I will say I've had no luck with this rod here. Tried today, earlier on the game here. And then I'll show you where I got those two brown trout. But we'll see. We'll see. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Yeah, nothing happening. This doesn't seem to replace for this rod for some reason. Yeah, you see he's got one. What is it? Brown trout. 3.88 pound. But this doesn't seem to. We'll give it a couple of casts and see what we get. See if we get anything. Right. Try again. Just cast straight out. And we'll see what happens. What we get there. 148. So like say you get up to a 150 max if you get a perfect cast. But we'll see if we get anything. There we go, we're in. We did. We got something on second cast, which okay, it doesn't seem big either. It just seems like it's running towards us. Yep, get out of it. It's trying to get off the hook. You really have to sometimes. You be like this. Your rod will be all over. This is a small one, isn't it? A bass. Oh my god, he's getting brown trout and we're getting bass. Right, well, never mind. Let's try another one. That was unbelievable. But it was fun. Yeah, I thought it was a trout the way he was trying to get off the hook. But, you know, yeah, let it settle and then start your action. Always let it settle first in this lake. So, otherwise you won't catch really any much stuff. He's in again, hear him. I will try the other rod here though in a minute, just with that red spoon on, because oh yes, we're in. What have we got? This is a better fish. This is a better fish. What better fish? Stop reeling a minute, just try and bullying him round. Your reel will lock if you stop reeling. See how the clicking stops, and then the fish will have to pull the reel, and then you just reel him. Let's just bully him. Come on. Oh, this is a good fish. This could be one of the brown trouts. We could be in for a treat. Don't lose this fish, Matt. Don't lose this fish. Hold him. Come on, come on. Oh, get out of it. Get out of it. Yeah, he's trying to get off. He's trying to get off. Well, like I said, this is a really cheap setup. You should have this really about level 4. This is like level 4 stuff, and we're at level 14 lake, so you know, this is what I'm saying. You don't need to really buy all these really expensive rods when a value spin is going to get one of these suckers in. And there we go, brown trout, 4.3 pound, nearly 300 credits and 116 experience. Now that is why I wanted to make this video, that you can do that with a very cheap setup. I think it's about 1700 or 2000 something. It's not very expensive for the rod or the reel or the line or the lure. I've made more. You'll make more in the 2 days you spend here than it costs you to buy that setup. And there we go. So, not even talked about the other spots yet, but maybe we will in another video. We will end it there, I think, on a good brown trout. And keep fishing, throw your lines far, and reel in. Take care, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.